Well, as you often hear, there's an app for that. An assistant professor at UT recently created an app that helps patients communicate with their nurses and doctors, even if they're intubated or wearing a mask like patients battling COVID-19. As Emily DeVoe tells us, nurses at UT Medical Center who are using it say it's making a big difference in patient care.
Can change the gender.
A few taps on the iPad,
I would like my children to take care of me.
and a patient can tell their nurse or doctor
My stomach
exactly what
hurts.
they need without saying a word.
Played with it in the office for a little bit. We took it out to a patient, and we could immediately see that they could communicate well. They could have, I know it sounds weird to say they could have a voice, but they could have a voice. They could speak for themselves. They could make their wishes known, and you could tell immediately they felt better about it.
Nurse managers Teresa Day and Clay Kyle were two of the first to try out the Speak for Myself app when it was in development last year. Both work in departments at UT Medical Center where the majority of their patients aren't able to easily communicate.
We always resorted to mostly lip reading because the patients got frustrated with the communication boards. And so it was just always a back and forth, trying to read their lips and just trying to figure out what it is that they needed.
To be able to say, here it is, here's the solution. I could not feel any better about the fact that we're here and that it's finally released and that it's free for everyone to use it.
Rebecca Kozelinsky, an assistant professor at the University of Tennessee, is the brains behind the app that she released for free this month.
And communication is important for everyone. And we just felt that the right thing to do was to release it free for everyone to use it.
It comes at a time when hospitals have visitor restrictions due to COVID-19. The nurses who've used it say the app gives families peace of mind when they can't be there.
This is a way that we can actually convey an actual message to the families if the patient has something that they want to say, and it gives the patient a more sense of security because they can actually speak.
Kozelinsky never imagined her idea would be put to use during a pandemic.
Here we are at a great point where we can now use it for this particular population.
But she's grateful to be able to help. For Live at 5 at 4, I'm Emily DeVoe.
Well, pretty cool, and what a great resource, especially during this time. The Speak for Myself voice app is available for free on the Apple App Store.